What is up, guys, and welcome to another training diary. Let's bring you through the week. This week, training was weird. Sunday, I was supposed to work out after work and I didn't. When I got home from work, I was really tired, did not feel the greatest, so ate a lot, went right to sleep. Monday, we went climbing before work, which was great. Noticed a lot of progression. Also getting a lot more reps and volume in when I'm climbing, so been noticing some good progression there. Also noticed that my back, biceps, and forearms are getting a lot larger. Core's getting a lot stronger from all the climbing, so that's pretty cool. Then after that, went to work, came home, didn't work out again. Not really anything crazy. I forgot, before I went climbing, I also did some push press. Did get a little bit of workout in, just not as much as I would like. So, moving on. Tuesday, we went climbing again, and I strained my bicep, short head, my left bicep, and that's probably just because when I get going climbing, when I get some adrenaline going, when I get some of those endorphins, I start doing some brute strength stuff, like jumping and trying to grab all with one hand, which is not smart, especially being 265, 270 pounds when climbing. So, strained my bicep and it hurt pretty bad to the point where I had to stop climbing. I was kind of nauseous and went home, just sat on the couch for hours waiting for the arm to kind of feel better. After a while it did feel better, and then I did a total body circuit with no pulling involved, just to give the bicep a little bit of rest. And that went really well, so I was happy it started to feel less painful. Still nice and knotted, but nothing too crazy, nothing too painful. Now, Wednesday, did another total body workout with very minimal or no pulling whatsoever. Just working on my conditioning, working on my core strength a lot, trying to get my climbing stuff better. Been doing a lot of body weight, so that workout went pretty well too. Now, today, when I woke up, did a quick little banger, did some hanging stuff. Started to feel pretty good. At the end, it started to hurt a little bit. So I stopped that. Also did notice that I can't hold on with one hand for very long, so that's going to be a big focus of mine, just being able to do one-handed holds on the rock rings and the pull-up bar, just to help strengthen that whole shoulder girdle, lat, the bicep, all of it. So I'm going to be working on that. Then I did some kettlebell front squats and some windmill, whatever, just continuous motion overhead press alternating. So that went well. Again, biceps started to twinge and tingle a little bit, so I stopped doing that. But I didn't really touch any heavy weights this week. I didn't really touch the barbell, which is a little weird, and I gotta figure out a way to implement my strength training how I expect into my week. Just not focus all on climbing or all on body weight stuff. I really wanna get my barbell training in. Nutrition has been fairly good. Had one day, right, like a trash can, which pretty par for the course. Also had Sunday after work, ate an absolute ton. I was just super hungry. But other than that, eating's been on point, just how I expected. I've been feeling fairly good. Just those other days, probably in a little bit too much of a deficit because I'm not planning eating enough. So tighten up those last couple things, we'll be back to normal. Sleep's been going pretty well. It's getting colder, so I've been sleeping a little bit better. Tossing and turning a little bit, but not a whole heck of a lot. Sometimes I wake up feeling really rested, other times I wake up feeling really tired. It might have to do a little bit with my crazy ups and downs of my caffeine, so I need to reduce my caffeine intake. Just by a little bit. I think I'm at 11 to 1200 milligrams of caffeine a day. Ideally, I would want to drop that down to 800 at least. So might as well start that today. Dropping my caffeine down. Physique is weird. Haven't weighed myself. Haven't really cared to weigh myself before climbing, and I'm about 270, but that's with a couple meals in, so I would expect that I'm about 265 still. So that's pretty decent. Like I said, my lats, my arms, all that's growing. My core is looking a lot bigger. Just have a nice little bit of love right around there. So generally I'm happy with things considering I'm not really working on it. Action plan for this week, we're going to be at least doing strength barbell training 2 days a week. Going to be still climbing 1 or 2 days, potentially, depending on how my bicep's feeling. I might take this week off of climbing and work on rehabbing that strained bicep of mine. Going to be tightening up my nutrition, tiny bit. So the way I'm gonna do that is I'm gonna make sure I don't go to the grocery store hungry, and I'm going to have snacks before I go, or bring snacks with me, as well as stick to our grocery list to make sure I am really not having snack food and junk food in the house. One of my bigger things when I'm kind of bored, I eat. It's not that I'm hungry, it's that I'm bored. So we're gonna be getting rid of those things, or just making sure they're not in here, so I build that habit of just eating better again. Sleep, I'm gonna be reducing caffeine. Yeah, I'm gonna keep on going, keep chugging along. Been rambling for long enough, so.